What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Remy coming back with another ESBC video for you guys. But not only is it an ESBC video, it is also a celebration. Listen, Steel City Interactive just released another fighter announcement showcase, and they had one specific person that I have been frontlining to be in ESBC since the end of time. Y'all know, if y'all been around me, there's one specific person that I have been asking Steel City Interactive to get in ESBC for the longest time. And when they announced this man in that showcase, my heart just sank. I was so hyped when they announced the man. So without further ado, let me not drag it on any longer. Y'all already know who it is by the thumbnail. I am talking about my boy, the American Dream, the Cuban monster, the Cuban legend, Lonnie Lara. First things first, thank you Steel City Interactive for getting the GOAT in the game. Now you have two of my favorite boxers in ESBC. You have Killer Plant and you have Lonnie Lara in ESBC now. So I feel like when they had announced Lonnie Lara, it was a big "you welcome" to me. I feel like that video was spoken to me. The fact that he was the first person to be announced and how they segue him in, talking about how he's from Cuba but he trains there in Miami. The way how they announced him, they gotta be speaking to me, right? I could be bugging, but you know what? It's not about that. But let's get into some serious business here, because this is Lonnie Lara that we are talking about. And the last time we have seen Lonnie Lara, he was in Fight Night Champion. So Steel City Interactive, I know I don't need to have this conversation with you because you never shown us that we can't trust you to deliver a good character model. We've seen it numerous of times. We've seen it with Tyson Fury, with Josh Taylor, with Conor Ben. Y'all character models are pinpoint accurate. So when I say this, I mean it with no harm. But please do Lonnie Lara justice. Last time we had Lonnie Lara, we had him in Fight Night Champion, and EA did Lonnie Lara terribly. They didn't mimic his wide stance. Lonnie Lara has one of the most noticeable, or if not noticeable, the most significant stance in boxing right now. When you see that wide stance, you thinking about Lonnie Lara. Lonnie Lara has one of the most noticeable stances in boxing right now. So I'm looking at Steel City Interactive to deliver that. But no, on a serious note though, I'm very eager to see how Lonnie Lara character model will look in the SBC. I know he's gonna look fantastic. I know that they will mimic his wide stance that he have, because it's kind of impossible not to incorporate Lonnie Lara's wide stance in the SBC. And so far they pretty much shown us that they implement everybody's stances in the game. Like if you look at Lawrence or Coley, his stance is in the game. So I'm hoping that they scan him in the SBC so we can get that wide stance of his. I think he's gonna look absolutely fire. So if I had to pinpoint what will his overall be, if we're talking about prime Lonnie Lara, I'm thinking about maybe a 86, 87, maybe a 88 overall for Lonnie. I think that's reasonable, especially now since we don't have a prime Lonnie Lara. When we had Lonnie in Fight Night Champion, that was a young Lonnie Lara. That was when he was first starting off his career. He was a very young Lonnie Lara. So prime Lonnie Lara to me is probably when he fought Paul Williams, Canelo. You know, that's probably prime Lonnie if I had to, you know, pinpoint it. But I'd say he's about a good 86, 87, maybe a good 88. But leave down in the comments, how do y'all feel about my boy Lonnie being in ESBC? Do y'all think it's a good ad? How do y'all feel about it? To me, this only leads me to believe that we're gonna get some bangers soon. Lonnie Lara is a huge name, and the fact that we have Shakur Stevenson and we're getting more people like Tyson Fury, I think we're going to get some really big announcements with these rosters. And I just can't wait to see what else do Steel City Interactive have in the bag, because Lonnie Lara, that's my guy. Killer Plant, that's my guy. Canelo, he not my guy, but that's a big ad too. Like, you have the face of boxing in your game. You have Tyson Fury. You have all of these names. Like, it's going to get better for ESBC. So I'm very eager to see who else will they add in ESBC. But that will conclude the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel and you enjoy any of my content, let me know by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and clicking that bell so you don't miss out on any more videos. With that being said, it's your boy Remy. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.